What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the JD's Lawn Maintenance YouTube channel. Today, we're going to have a video on the old Echo PB770T backpack blower. And yeah, so I had some people asking me for a review or an update or something of those sorts on this thing. So I figured I'd shoot a video on it. I've had it for about a couple months now, month or so, 2 months. So yeah, so I figured I'd give y'all my thoughts on it. But before we get into that, let me go over a few things with y'all. So the new Time Master that I got in that video, it's called New Equipment. It's running good, so it's doing all right. And then the Echo SRM210 that I recently cleaned up, restored, kinda, put it back on the, got it running again. But go watch that video. It's called like SRM210 update. Go check that video out. But yeah, so it goes all in depth of what I did. But I still need to put the gas tank on this thing. But it's running good. I've used it a few times since fixing it up, and it's a good machine. And then I did get a Echo pulsar attachment for the PAS225. We got a video on that coming out either tomorrow or Thursday. And then I'm probably going to have another video coming out maybe Friday on... what was I going to do it on? I had something. I don't know. I was either going to do it on these free mowers I've gotten or something like that. But, yeah. So, let's get it started. So, I cleaned this thing up today. It was a little dirty. And as you can see, it's still in great shape. It's pretty much as new, as light new as you're going to get. But, yeah, there's a few leaves in here still I couldn't get out. Well, I could get this one out. But, yeah, so it was all dirty and dusty. So, I figured I'd do a quick cleaning on it. So, I'm not going to be using it very much anymore. Since the season is over, and besides, this blows a little overkill for just doing weekly yards. So I'll probably still use the old Pullin Pro for that. So who knows? We'll see though. But yeah, so I've cleaned it up today, and so I figured while it's clean, I'd go ahead and do this video. But yeah, so it's the Echo PB770T. It's the X series. The X series Echoes are like their professional line, their commercial equipment. And this thing's definitely heavy duty, definitely commercial. It's got a 63.3 cc engine. Puts out 73 decibels. It blows at 234 miles an hour and 714 CFM. So I'm pretty sure that's the specs, the CFM in miles per hour. I don't have a brochure or anything in front of me, but I believe that's what it was. So yeah, but this thing is just amazing. It destroys leaves. It will blow them forever. It just great. I should have done some videos. I never did this season, but I did multiple major leaf cleanups with it, and it just blew the leaves, you know, easily with no hesitation. It was just easy. Like I didn't even have to like kick the leaves, because used to with the Pullin blower, you'd have to go in and kick them to get them to break up and move. But on this thing, you don't have to do that. And it's just plenty of power for leaf cleanups. And it's not too much power where it's too heavy, or not, it's not so big, that it's too heavy and this and that. But it's got just enough power to do everything I'll need it to do for multiple years. So, and then it was my decision of buying this thing. I mean, I was thinking about buying a PB580T, which is a couple steps down from this. It was a lot lighter, and you could get them down at Home Depot. That wasn't the main reason, but I'm saying that's where you get those, is at Home Depot, because they're not professional. Or they're not the X series. And I was going to buy one of those, and I was looking at the specs, and they weren't a whole lot better than my Pullin Pro. I mean, I'm sure it would have started easier and this and that, but it's not a good enough difference to spend $300 on it. So I passed on one of those. And then also with my decision of buying this, I figure this is a machine that I will have for years and years, as long as I keep it in good shape. And it's something that just doesn't break every season. This is something that will last. And that's what I looked at while spending this type of money on a machine, is it's gonna last me for years. So there's a little terminology there. You might be wondering, why on earth would you spend $500 for it? Well, it's going to be a machine that'll last me forever. It'll really help me with leaf cleanups. I can take on bigger leaf cleanups, all kinds of stuff like that. So just definitely, mostly a machine I'll use in the fall. I probably won't use it in the summer. I mean, I might drag it out, but I don't really need this giant machine just for blowing off driveways, you know, blowing grass off driveways. You know, mainly because I'm not trying to wear it out, just doing silly jobs. So I'll leave those to the Poulan Pro backpack blower. I mean, I don't like the Poulan Pro, but, you know, it'll be just fine for doing just weekly blow-offs. And then I still might even buy a PB580 just to do weekly just grass blow-offs and stuff like that. But yeah, so I've definitely been impressed with it. Like I said, it does leaf cleanups with a breeze. It blows grass off driveways with a you know, it's just easy. It's just a breeze. And yeah, so yeah, guys, I figured I'd do a quick video on it. Just not the most in-depth video, but you know, it's enough information just to get my point across that this is a good machine. The straps are real thick and padded, so they're comfortable, and then same with the back padding. And then it does have a vent when you're blowing. It kind of comes through here, air does, so it kind of cools your back down. So there's that. And then I had someone ask me, why didn't you just buy an 8010 instead of this? And I said, well, because my neighbor had an 8010, a PB8010 Echo. My neighbor that's got a lawn business. And it just, the tube on it was gigantic. And the blower tube. And it was just too big and bulky to wag around. You know, it was probably about double the size of this, almost. And it was just too big. And it was just a pain to put on the truck. It was even a pain to fit it on in his truck bed. Just with all the other stuff in there. Just having that giant tube and this and that. So, yeah. So, that's why I went ahead and got this one. I was going to buy the 8010 until I used his. And it just wasn't working out for me. So, I went with this one. Or, I wasn't going to buy the 8010. I was looking at the 8010. Considering it. But, yeah, guys. So, there y'all go. I went a little more in depth than I wanted to. But, you know, I was just going to, this is supposed to be like a 4-minute video. But, yeah, so I got more videos coming out this week. This is just a quick little one. Quick, 7 minutes. But, yeah, so I just figured I'd give y'all my thoughts on this thing. And, yeah, so appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye for now.